zombies. It's a really good excuse to get out there and run. Because if you're being chased by zombies, you're going to run. I mean, they don't run that fast because they're, they kind of lumber along. But if you run fast enough to outrun a zombie, you're also running fast enough to get some kind of shape, right? So this app, it actually make the zombies faster if you run faster. So, leave a little in the tank if you're going out there. Basically what it does is it has a bunch of audio clips that it mixes in with your playlist. So if you have a playlist of songs, first you'll hear part of the story, and then it'll cut to a song, and then 3 or 4 minutes later, don't do big songs like operas or something like that, or else they'll have to cut in the middle or something. But just get regular songs, okay? And you got to download them too, or put them on your iPod. I've been using podcasts because it won't work with stuff like Spotify and Rhapsody at this point. But all right, so you set up your playlist, you install the app, and then you go on these runs. They're about half hour long, and they're these little missions where the protagonist is a runner, conveniently enough, because you're running. You can do this outside or at the gym. I've been going outside. Since you're carrying your phone around, you could set it up with the accelerometer, and it pretty much knows where you are, and it knows how fast you're going. So they could set up this zombie chase. So they tell you, zombie is 100 yards away, and or meters. I think they do it all in meters. And you run from zombie.
They're following you, Runner 5. The swarm from the car park, they're following you now. Run!
And you could hear it getting closer, and you just got to run like crazy. Like, oh, there's a zombie chasing me. Okay, so that's a pretty cool idea for getting in shape. But I've also found it's good for situational awareness, where the idea where I read this blog recently from Stratford about how a lot of people just go through life, they're just completely oblivious to what's going on, and they're plugged into their headphones and they're blah-de-da, and who knows, anything can happen, right? So if you have this kind of situational awareness, it means you're at least looking around. Well, if you're listening to this story about zombies, you're running around, you are looking for zombies everywhere. You look at parked cars. You wonder if zombies are driving a car. You wonder if the dog's been, bitten by a zombie, and the dog's going to come after you, right? So I mean, it's totally gets you all, like aware of where you are and what's around you and what you're seeing. And so, I think that's a pretty good thing for, if you're going to send you out in the world. I mean, if you start listening to This American Life and, some podcast, and you're out there in la-di-da land, and, you're going to get mowed over or bitten by an animal. So I think it's better to be kind of paranoid about zombies. I mean, they're not real zombies because, that hasn't happened yet. So anyway, that's one of this zombie trend, which is caught on. I mean, I know it's kind of played out. You probably heard of this game already. Here, I'll show you. This is one of my runs here. It'll tell you like, where you go. There's me. Woo, blah, 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 right? How far you're going. This is the part where I ran fast because there was a zombie chasing me, obviously. And then, then as you go, and they tell you, here's the story, tell you what songs you were listening to at the time. So yeah, pretty cool. This zombie trend keeps on going. Soon they'll have zombie Yelp. So the zombies can go online and talk about, where they found the best service and the best brains. So get out there and give it a shot.